evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. The next generation's on his way to take this tough challenge inside the ropes, but not much focus and passion in these final moments leading the way here. He's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight.
Keep moving around the ring.
Halfway through this round.
Finish with a hook. Don't let him get to you. Go, go.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. We count down the final moments of this round. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Okay, doing good. Doing good.
I got more.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
It's all right. Keep moving.
Blocks it away. Now he ties up there.
Back to the body.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Blocks that belt line well.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
The next generation's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Work the body. Working the body.
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Good defense, just covering up down low. End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated, sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
Two jab, dos. And every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand right. Don't go straight in. Give me a little feint first. Much better.
You don't
Much
need that.
better.
No, throw that away.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Great movement to get away from those punches.
You got this one.
A headshot blocked.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Coming. Let's go.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Let it go. Watch that.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And round 3 comes to an end.
You're winning this fight. Estás ganando. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
I'll do you one.
Keep on it. Don't give him a chance to set his feet.
Yeah.
All right. You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got it.
We'll get him.
The next generation's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard, the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. And now he's having his way with the jab. Blocks that punch.
You're not focused.
Off target with that hook. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Keep working the jab.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Stay away from those. Come on.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. That does serious damage, that hook downstairs. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Let's see some defense.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
10 seconds remaining in this round. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body, because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Keep your hands up, all right? Doing fine.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. And he engages in the clinch.
You're doing great.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Really frustrating his opponent now. The next generation's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go, because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
1, 2, 1, 2. One,
Not able to land the headshot. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking. Just order.
Did you see that? What a right hand. And he goes down from it. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
He's tired. He's tired.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Gotta see that come in. Let's go.
Fires right back at him. Able to land a shot to the body. He's had a lot of success there, Teddy.
And that's going to set up the headshots later on.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Head and body. Head and body.
End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of them?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
You threw a wide punch out there and he caught you. Tighten up your punch.
New round underway here. He's hoping that it doesn't look like the last stanza where he was knocked down.
Well, this is a sport, a profession where hope is attached to something very tangible. You know, it's not just a notion. We hope. But it's attached to his jab. It's attached to his head movement. He has a good jab. He has good head movement. Guess what? He has hope he'll be okay the next round.
Able to land the jab. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind.
The next generation's damage. Look at that. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Uppercut! Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Uppercut! Uppercut!
Final 10 seconds. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot going. Now listen.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Hook, hook!
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Throwing a lot of punches here. Now his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have...
Hard charging with that right hand. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Left and right, left and right.
Big uppercut right on the mark. The next generation's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Relax, relax.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight.
The water in the corner. Too
So,
much.
he's tired.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You gotta tighten up your punches, all right?
Start of round number 8. The next generation's in good position. If you look at your scorecard, Teddy, you've got them up slightly, but still a lot of this fight to go.
Yeah, you don't become a champion by just winning halfway through.
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here.
Get in there! Get in there!
Good way to protect the midsection. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. The next generation's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
And he just holds on there.
Keep doing what you're doing! You got this one!
The next generation swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
There's a straight right hand. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut.
Stay down at the body. Double up your punches.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Pace yourself. Keep working the jab. Good. Good.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
1, 2. 1, 2. Uno y dos. Uno, dos.
He missed with that headshot.
Left and right, left and right.
Yep.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. The next generation's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. The next generation's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Halfway through round 10.
Uppercut. Looking good.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. The next generation's making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set. Doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
That's it, just like that.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 10.
This fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
Yeah, we'll get him.
Relax. How do you feel? ¿Cómo te sientes? Okay. Now listen. Escuche bien.
There you go.
Don't make any mistakes. You got this fight. You just can't make any mistakes.
I'm sure as a trainer, when you get in a spot like this, there's extra emphasis of letting your charge know just what he's capable of pulling off. I look at your scorecard. He's only trailing by a very small margin here in round number 11.
Well, the key right now as a trainer, and you just touched on it, you have to remind your fighter, of why he's doing it. Things that he understood when it was nice and calm, when everything was very understandable, when he told you in the gym, hey, I want to be champion. You got to remind him of that and say, okay, here's your chance. Here's your moment.
Showing you some defense there with the block.
You got this one.
Halfway through this 11th round.
Body shot, body shot. Keep moving. Keep moving. Uppercut. Hook. Hook.
A good block. The next generation's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Gets rid of that effort.
Beat him to the punch! Pace yourself!
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now he's targeting upstairs. Last 10 seconds. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly, I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Bang the body. Hit the body.
This has been a real good one tonight, and now it comes down to this, the final round.
Double up your punches!
Now hugging on the inside. He had no idea that hook was coming. It got to him bad.
Now lay it on!
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Go get it!
A well-placed left hand up top. I like the change he's made here. Real good judgment in these past few rounds, saying, I have to go to the body more.
Well, early on, he had a guy that was on his tricycle a little bit, and he's taking some air out of those tires.
The next generation's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instincts now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
The next generation's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Very close fight. Tough to score some of those rounds, but they did. And for that, let's send it up to the ring. Seemed like he was destined to win throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard showed that, and the judges agree. Unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.